Hello and welcome back to Research Circle again. The topic for another video discussion is criteria for determining predatory open access publishers. Now, today I am publishing a list of criterias I use for determining predatory open access publishers. Now, the document is available as PDF in the below link, and we'll discuss in detail. So, let's start the video. Now, the first here is criteria for determining open access publishers, predatory open access publishers. Now, as the first thing here is analyze the publisher's content, practices, and websites according to the established ethical standard. Now, open access scholarly published association code of conduct, then Committee of Publication Ethics Code of Conduct for Journal Publishers, and the third one is International Association of Science, Technical and Medical Publishers Code of Conduct. Now, the thing we want to discuss here is analyze the publisher's content, practices, and website contact of the publisher if necessary. Read the statements from the publisher's authors about their experiences with the publishers and determine whether the publisher commits any of the following that are known to be committed by the predatory publishers. The first thing here is publish papers already published in other venues. If the paper that you are going to publish, if that paper gonna publish in another journal already, so that we called as a predator. Then publish that contain plagiarism. If the papers having plagiarism, that is also not acceptable. Then copy author's guideline, that is verbatim or with minor editing from other publishers. The next one is list false and or insufficient contact informations, including contact information that does not clearly states the headquarters locations or the mispresents the headquarter location, etc. Next is publish journals that are excessively broad, that is a journal or journal of education. In order to abstract more, just go to the venue. Publish journals that combines two or more fields not normally treated together. Okay. The next thing is the enlist members of editor boards that are not experts in the field, provide insufficient contacts, require transfers of copyright and retain copyright on the journal content, fail to state license informations on the articles or does not seem to understand journal article license standard, having poorly maintained website including dead links, prominent misspelling and grammatical errors on the website, leading publisher even though the publisher is a startup or no one has ever heard about it before, make unauthorized use of licensed image on their website, use spam emails to solicit manuscript or editorial board memberships, demonstrate a lack of transparency in its operations, have no membership in an industry association and does not follow any industrial standards, engage in an act of deception. The next is set up shop in a first world country chiefly for the purpose. Now, open access publisher. What is open access publisher? We need to understand this. Now, open access publisher is using a template to quickly create each journal's homepage. Now, lack a published article restriction policy or retreat articles without a formal statement. Claim to have a peer review but does not. Do not use ISSN number, DOI numbers, or use them improperly or make up them. Okay. Then do not identify who is owner or the chief operating officer of the operations, or do not identify other officers of the operations. Use email address that contain .gmail.com, yahoo.com, or uses some other free email suppliers. The contact use page only list a web form. Do minimal or no copy editing. Copy journal titles from the other publishers. Then use text on the publisher's main page that describe the open access movement, publishers in the context of fulfilling the movement that goals. use strange names to attempt to draw attention of the publisher, provide links to legitimate conferences and associations, have a duplicate editorial board. For the name of publishers, it is only a publishers and does not meet the definition of the term used. Falsely claim to have the publisher's content indexed in the legitimate abstracting, have excessive advertising on the publisher's site to the extent that it inferences, have no policies or practices that related to the digital presentation, publisher papers that are pseudoscience, provide insufficient information, or mispresent the true country of the publication, and falsely claim to have the impact factor. So these are some handy tips we can say. You can see on your screen, like focus on author and getting their fees at the expense of the reader. So these are the simple ways to identify some predator journals, that is open access, like sending a spam request to the peer review to the scholars, like publisher do not have any code of ethics regarding the researchers. Okay, so this is all about today's video. I hope this will help you in some way. So thank you so much for watching this video, and take care of yourself. Thank you so much.